Okay. I am back, and we have a lot of this to process. I'm guessing that we have to, if we could bone meal this, it'll grow fast. I'm guessing that will be the case. Otherwise, there's a lot of this to do to make a windmill. She must have grabbed some. Yeah, I don't want to stand here and do this forever. We need to do have 24 of these. So that is gonna have to wait, I think. Not what I want to do while I stream. Not what to do. We could make the saw. There's a whole bunch of information on it. Did you see it? It just said saw. I do not know, Gizmo, if it can be used with a mechanical user. The leather belt requires leather straps, which requires cut leather, which requires tanned leather, which requires scoured leather. See, so we have a whole leather process to get through. And regular leather, which needs to go through the millstone. And then we need to turn it into tanned leather with bark in a cauldron. And then we need to cut it into strips. Wraps. Lots of stuff. Okay! To do that process, we need leather. How much leather? To make a belt, we need 4 straps, which one piece of cut. So we need 1 and what? Better with mods, hand crank. So we need a piece of leather. Is there leather in here? We have leather. Let's take that piece of leather. But we also need, we're gonna start the process. Make that belt. Process is, first we need to run it through the millstone. There we go, we got scoured. Word? Something. So then we need to take this, put it in a cauldron, which we need to make, with some bark, which we need to get the tanned leather. Depending on which bark you use, it shows a different number of bark pieces to get the same result. Alright, so we need to make a cauldron, which is this recipe. Let's do that. Can we do... this sort of thing and just pull it in and it... well... not quite. We're gonna need a bucket. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Awesome, Gizmo! Good to know. It works. With a mechanical user. Granted, now, who needs the windmill when we can just set it up with a mechanical user? We need the windmill. We're definitely going to be using what the mod provides us for power. Take that out. And let's see if I can remember. Here we go. So we have a cauldron. I'm going to assume that we need a fire underneath the cauldron. Nether rack. And I don't know if I have a... I'm pretty sure I don't have a flint. Putting stuff away and I'm taking stuff out. So we have a flint and steel. Okay. Let's go somewhere we won't catch things on fire. Right there works. Let's see here. So that has a bunch of recipes. Okay, so we need to get some bark. And to do that, well, that's not possible. We need a saw. We need... there has to be another way. And I have fire. Fire. There has to be another way to get bark. Okay, let's see what other options are to get the next step here. This in a cauldron. Well, there's the dung method, since we can't get the bark. I think the only way to get to dung is to feed wild wolves and then wait for them to poo. I'm looking it up. Yeah. Wolves must be fed meat or kibble to produce dung. However, one should avoid feeding them wolf chops. Wolves will produce dung at a random delay, usually 5 to 10 minutes after being fed. Each feeding will produce a total of 1 dung, and wolf dung is extremely valued. Keep in mind, I'm reading here, keeping the wolf in the dark will increase the production rate. A wolf surrounded by solid blocks will not produce dung, and a wolf surrounded by transparent blocks will not produce dung. So they need space to walk around. Okay. So yeah, we need a wolf, and we need a pen large enough that they will produce, that they will poo for us. And we don't have any made, so we need to make some fence. I can feed Nina if she's still wild. And that I don't know. So we do that. We need to just move her into a pen. That is larger than the little one. So we're gonna go over here. We'll put her right here. And it needs to be a decent space. I'm flying, so that's taking longer. Oh, I need one more. One more. Alright, one more fence. Yeah, good suggestion, Gizmo, to get some kind of hopper, ender hopper type of thing picked up. Do I have... Nope, the lasso that I have is in a chest over here. Somewhere. Maybe not. I thought I had a lasso. Did I miss it, guys? Is it really in here? No. Okay, so we need a golden lasso. Oh, well, I just need one. I'm only gonna need one piece of dung. Ultimately, for the saw. So if I could have... I'd like one, please. I know she's got a slight delay in what she's watching, so... Oop. So we've got 9 hemp fibers. I should go put them over here. With an auto-crafter, very intelligent. She's got it all on lock. Okay, so we need meat. Because I don't think we can make kibble. What's kibble made out of? Bone meal, sugar, and rotten flesh. Let's make some kibble. Bone meal. Rotten. Get some of that. And see if we have any sugar. We do. Get some of that. Now, let's do it again. Kibble is this. There we go. So we shall feed the wild wolf. He wants it. Look at that face. Alright. Now 5 to 10 minutes must go by. Okay, let's head over here. And get the hopper. What we want is this thing. I've never made any before. What is that? An unstable ender pearl? Seriously? Why is it giving me all of them? I don't know. And then we need obsidian and a hopper. Iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I already have 8 wood for a chest. Obsidian, 2. I don't know why I got 8 iron now that I think about it. I only need 5. Alright. Chest. Into a hopper. And then we should be able to make this. We need a second chest, don't we? Alright. Then we come over here. And wait for you to poo. It was just such a weird process. But in real world tanning, I think they actually did that too. They needed dung to do it, so. It makes sense. Okay. How are we doing with getting what we need for... Pretty good. 17. Doing pretty good. Cool. I think to make the windmill blades we need slabs. Yep. So I need to go get some wood. Be able to make slabs with that. Alright. What do we need for an axle and a gearbox? Axle. We need more hemp. We need to make hemp rope, which is 6 hemp fibers. And then a gearbox. We need to make this one, which is 3 gears. A redstone latch. Alright, so let's do that. Okay. 1 redstone, 3 golden nuggets. Okay. So that will be the latch. Gearbox. 4 wooden gears. So we definitely need some more sticks. Do this recipe twice. That'll give us the 4 we need. And then there we go. And so now we need an axle. And that is where we need just the fibers and then the planks. Let's see here. There's a rope. Ooh, we're almost to the point of being able to do this. That's awesome. We're gonna need to do this numerous times, aren't we? Ooh, we're almost there. So we got 1 crank. Or 1. And there's 3 windmill blades. we don't need any more cloth. Alright, we have a windmill. We have only one gear block, however. One axle. See if we can get two. Now, we need a bunch of space. These be built up pretty high. I wonder. Would be useful for the windmill. We're gonna just see how big this is. That's what I really want to know. It's an axle. Wow, that's a very large windmill. I don't know if this is where you'd want it, hun. You can put it wherever you want, Gizmo. But to draw power out of the gearbox, we could put everything inside the machine. We could put everything in here. I don't even know if I centered it. A lighthouse with a windmill? It works, I agree. I just... multitasking. There we go, sure. So we need a bunch more axles. And... my shovel. We went in here. I don't have my axe out. So we'd be able to go out this way. And we need to continue with the gears in and then use another gearbox to turn it the other direction into the building, and we'd be able to put the machines like the mill inside. Why did you do that? It has to connect to the other axle, I bet. Okay. They don't like it there. We're gonna have to put a gearbox here. Gearbox. Gotta make another gearbox. And you can disable the power generation with redstone. If we ever wanted it to stop, we just turn it off. Alright. Let's make another gearbox. And then nuggets. the other way. Yeah, it goes this way. Trying to do this by memory. Probably shouldn't. Okay. Gearbox. Alright, so we have another one of those. And that goes up in here. There. And I think this comes out this way then. And we probably want another gearbox right here. And what we could do is put the machines up here. The sawmill, the whatever is over there that we have. The mill up here. Have to be able to turn it off and on. Instead of this coming through this way, maybe we'll have it go up. Let's see here. Yeah, so definitely have to figure this out. Do we have any dung yet? We have dung! Let's feed you again. So you in the cauldron with the dung will give us tanned. There it goes. From the same mod? Yeah, this is a better with mods cauldron. Almost done. There we go. We have tanned leather. That the next step is to cut it into cut leather. Right? Turn it into strips. And then, yep, make the leather belt. So... cut it. Cut it again. I don't think I need to cut it more than the once. think I only need 4 strips. Belt! So we're getting progress done to get the saw. Still going. Saw. 3 iron. Oh, we can make it now. Alright, so we just need a bunch of wood and 3 iron. 1, 2, 3. And wood. Saw. There we go. Go hook it up. Here. Now we should be able to. I will want to be able to hook up more than one machine, but for right now, why did you place sideways? Oh dear. You know what? I bet this machine specifically needs the power going in on the side and not the top or bottom like the mill over there said. Doesn't have any information. I don't even know how it works. Let's turn this on. Back up, lady. Wow. Oh, well, that's fascinating. What was it I was making? I was making slats, which needs the molding, which is slabs cut in 2. You kind of took those slabs. Can I have them? You is stealing all my stuff. Alright, so we now have molding. Which if I just do this, I will get my slats. Can I place them horizontally is what I want to know. I've seen them horizontal. Oh, come on. All this work and they're not going to be horizontal slats. There's wind chimes. Oh, emits a redstone signal when raining. These would be perfect to automate the Taro Taro Bozu. If this emits a redstone signal when raining, it could trigger a dropper to drop a sunflower on top of the Taro Taro Bozu. Cool. Sidetrack though. Yeah. These are not the right way. I wonder if it's the grates that I need to do. If that's the case, I need a crafting bench. This is the 3rd one I've made this evening. There's just not enough places. Let's see what the grate looks like then. What happens if I try to place it on the side of the block? Oh, you stupid thing. I could have swore I've seen it. Maybe it was... Yep. Oh well. It was worth a thought. I'm gonna have to chisel and bit it. It's worth getting into, and we still need it for the planters, this mod. So I'm not concerned that I went on a sidetrack and it doesn't work. We are gonna flip the redstone lever here though, so we don't burn out our gearboxes. And we'll have to reorganize get another gearbox and whatnot so that the axle goes into the horizontal side of the saw so the saw isn't sideways, because that way everyone who walks into it when it's running won't get injured. So that's worth considering. And it's always nice to learn new mods, so I appreciate the opportunity to explore better with mods, get my hands on some dung. I'm gonna put this stuff in here. I need more dump space. We're gonna hang on to the book and the kibble, because I'll just feed the dog, why not? I do not have a whole lot of time left to do any actual more chisel and bits done over here as far as what I was planning on doing. But let me walk you through what I want for the areas for the plants, for the planters, for the little flower pots. I just kind of want a mixture of everything. And what I thought I would do is have benches kind of lining this, but like every 3 or so blocks have it come out as well, out to the path line, so that there are some flower pots or planters sticking out. So it'll kind of do the 3 zigzag. It'll come in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, that sort of thing. So that I can have a multitude of different kinds of planters, or if the plant won't go in a planter, then I can put the dirt block with stuff around it, make my own little pot, that sort of thing. To get all the plants in here, we're not going to be able to get them all, but get all the ones I really like in here. We can obviously pile up a whole bunch out here. Plenty of space out back here for more plants. The plan, by the way. The roof needs to be done. I'm gonna figure out if I'm going to do the logs up that way or not. If I'm just gonna have it a glass angled ceiling, which I need to do with chisel and bits, unless I'm hoping Block Craftery was in here. Missing pieces is not in here either, so in order to do any kind of angle, I'll have to do chisel and bits. I have to decide how detailed the angle is I want, if I want to do a stair or if I want to do even more detailed. I'm not sure. Thatch. No. The thatch I'm thinking of, I think, is with missing pieces, so that explains why that's not in there. But yeah, you know, I think I'm going to call it here for this evening. My throat is getting kind of dry and scratchy, so I'm going to take care of that. And I will be back on this server maybe Wednesday, definitely Friday. And I know that's kind of a change up in my schedule as to what server when. But I hope to see you back here next time. And we'll keep working on the rustic greenhouse, maybe some more better with mods. Maybe we'll get started into something else. So I'll catch you back here next time. Take care, folks. Bye.